Hi, on this episode I will build the special hobby A-20B Boston in 72 scale. Kit contains a well-prepared instruction book, a very well-printed, thin and delicate decal set, some resin conversions part for UTK-1 turret, separately packaged clear and plastic kit parts. Everything looks so great in the box, but just in the box. First of all, I have to say this is not a shake and bake kit and not for beginner modelers. But it will be a great test base if you are looking for a project for developing your modeling skills. I will also use Edward interior and exterior PE detail sets in this build. I will also use Miniworld metal gun for turret and PJ Production resin pilot figures. Let's get started. Although the connection points of the parts are well designed, they are a bit thick, so you should be careful when cutting the parts. Almost all parts need to be carefully cleaned and improved in order to properly glue them in place. It's a good idea to support this part with some plastic part from behind. Using clamps and clips will also help when gluing the wings. Some of the parts from the PE detail set can be glued directly, some of the parts require modifications to fit its place. I fixed the all PE parts to their places like this. This Tamiya diamond file is very useful when working with delicate PE parts. And here we come to the most complicated part of the kit, the main landing gear structure. This very delicate looking structure becomes quite robust after it's finished. Now it's time to make UTK turret modifications on the fuselage halves. Good enough. The engine cowlings also require some adjustments. Let's do it simply. After the main assembly of the wings has finished, now it's time to building the cockpit. The interior of the model consists several sub-assembly stages. I'm also adding flight crew figures. Here are the all interior parts ready to paint. I'm starting to paint with applying white primer first. I'm painting the cockpit details and the figures with Vallejo acrylics. As usual, I am fixing half of the interior parts to the right fuselage half and fixing the remaining part to the left fuselage half. That will help on the assembly stage of the fuselage. As usual, I'm gluing the fuselage half step by step to avoid level differences. In this case, I prefer to glue the clear parts to the fuselage before masking, because I don't want to see any glue or paint stain inside of the canopies after remove the painting mask at the end. Now it's time to masking the clear parts. That will be a little bit harder, but much safer. After making sure the all clear parts safe and sealed, I applied putty on where level difference occurred. This is gonna a little bit dirty. I can't use water at this stage because of the paint masking. After tons of sanding job, I applied rivet details using with the RB riveting tool like this exactly. Let's finish the main assembly. I'm applying metal effect to the engines using with dry brush technique. This is a silver marker. Then I'm painting the engine details with acrylic paints. Finally, the model is ready to paint. This time I will use black basing technique for painting the model. So I'm applying the black primer layer first. And I'm applying the white mottling effect to each panel separately. After complete the white mottling effect, I'm starting to paint the original paint scheme first. I'm using Mr. Hobby H-53 Natural Grey for the first color. Before applying the second color, I'm applying a light green layer to the upper side for softening contrast between black and white. Now it's time to apply the second color. Now I am applying Russian paints which are applied after turret modification. The decals are thin and delicate, but they are perfect. I like them a lot. There is nothing more to say about them. I forgot to tell I applied a Tamiya X22 gloss varnish layer to the model before applying the decals. After applied another X22 layer over the decals, now it's time to apply weathering wash to the model. Simply I use black and brown oil paints and Zippo fluid for making that. After the wash has completely dried, I am wiping the excess wash with turpentine. I'm painting the navigation lights with a silver marker first. I'm gluing the landing gear doors with polymer glue. It becomes transparent after dried, and I will also apply a flat varnish layer over them. That will make them completely invisible. Now I am applying exhaust stain and dust effects to the model using with soft pastels. I'm using Prismacolor pencil for applying paint chipping effect on the surface hatches. And finally, I'm painting the navigation lights using with Tamiya clear paints. Well, it's finished. If you liked the video, please like the video and share your thoughts on the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe my channel for supporting my works. See you on the next episode. Until then, keep scale modeling and take care of yourself. Bye.